But what we know is that when it comes to the continent, we don't only carry our own pride as South Africa, but we carry the pride of the entire continent as well. And that's the reason why we even advocated for the African Union to be included in the G20. And we're going to have close to 40, just over 40 countries that will be participating in the G20 summit. And for us, the launch of the Smart Visitors Information Center is a culmination of the work that has been happening behind the scenes, and also ensuring that we are able to show that the future of tourism is digital. And if the future of tourism is digital, how do we ensure that when our tourists land here at OR Tambo International Airport, that they get all of the information that is required to ensure that they have a pleasant experience? Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself, I know. By the way, my name is Aldrin Simpia, and I'm not the minister. I'm the minister's media liaison officer. Thank you so much once again for joining us this morning. It's going to be a very short program because we know it's very, very, very busy. Minister, you know there are so many C20s, a B20, a 5B something, 20. I know Gauteng also has a something, G something. So lots is happening as we're about to welcome our international visitors and the heads of state that will be joining us for the Leaders Summit. I'm going to start off the program by welcoming Jabulani Kambule, who is the regional manager for ACSA here at OR Tambo International Airport, as well as Bram Fisher Airport, to come and give us a welcoming address and also just to remind us what brings us here. Thank you.
Thank you, Aldrin. Honorable Ministers, Minister Patricia de Lille, and Honorable Deputy Minister, esteemed colleagues, our partners, honored guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OR Tambo International Airport. My name is Jabulani Kambule, and I'm the Regional General Manager for OR Tambo, as well as Bram Fisher International Airports. I would like to welcome all of you to this beautiful airport, the gateway of Africa. This is where the world is introduced to our beautiful country. With our challenges, we soldier on, and we make this place a very welcoming environment for all our guests, as we welcome the G20 Leaders Summit, all the ministers, all the heads of state. 80% of those visitors will be coming through OR Tambo International Airport. We have been working very hard to make sure that the G20 is a success. I'm happy to tell you, Minister, that OR Tambo, in terms of parking and all the visitors that will be coming to OR Tambo, all those aircrafts, OR Tambo is now fully booked to capacity. All the arrangements have been made. We are ready to welcome our guest, Minister. It is truly a moment of great pride and joy to stand before you today as we officially welcome the launch of the new Visitors Information Center right here at OR Tambo International Airport. Its placement here, it's no coincidence. OR Tambo International Airport is far more than an airport. It is Africa's foremost gateway. It is the first point of contact for millions of international visitors each year and a major connecting hub for millions more. This location, with its unmatched national and continental reach, offers us a remarkable opportunity, and it allows us to shape that all-important first impression to inspire curiosity and excitement to the very moment travelers step in this airport. So, what do we envision for this new center? Quite simply, a true one-stop shop for every visitor that comes or passes through our doors. Whether travelers want to explore the dynamic pulse of Gauteng, the breathtaking landscapes of the Western Cape, or the untamed beauty of Mpumalanga, Northwest, KwaZulu-Natal, and Limpopo region, they will find all the information they need right here. The center stands as a unified gateway to everything our province and our country proudly offers. This project is a milestone for three important reasons to us. One, enhancing the passenger experience. We are transforming the arrivals experience where visitors who once felt uncertain, they will now find immediate, friendly, knowledgeable support, ensuring they feel welcomed and inspired from their very first moment in our country, South Africa. Promoting tourism and positioning South Africa as a destination of choice. That's the second one. This center is not just an information counter. It is an immense showcase through cutting-edge digital tools. We will bring South Africa's sights, sounds, and spirit to life right here in the terminal. We are moving beyond telling visitors about our country. We are letting them experience it. 3, strengthening collaboration. This center stands as a testament to what is possible when collaboration happens between entities, sectors in pursuit of shared goals, especially its role in socio-economic development. And this brings me to an essential expression of gratitude. On behalf of the entire OR Tambo International Airport, Airports Company South Africa Limited, I want to extend our heartfelt thanks to the Department of Tourism, South African Tourism, Gauteng Tourism, the Ekurhuleni Tourism, and Tourism Business Council of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, this Visitors Information Center is far more than a new addition to our airport. It is our new front door, a warm, informative, technologically advanced welcome that sets the tone for every visitor's journey. We look forward to great excitement to the impact it will make and the stories it will inspire for all who engage with it. I thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jabulani. Jabulani, I hope that you are going to use that opportunity as well to say that, listen, we've heard people complain and we've responded. The bathrooms are?
Oh, yes.
The bathrooms are?
Excellent.
Exactly. So you see, do you want to come in? Please, please, please come and grab this moment.
Thank you very much for that, Eldin. You know, you're never so used to inviting people to a bathroom. But today, I think it marks that moment where I really have to say, I invite you all to use our bathrooms. They're excellent, they are world class, and I'm very proud to actually present them to South Africans as we build and improve OR Tambo to the best airport that it was once before. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right next to ACSA Bank. Thank you. Thanks.
Your story matters. Let's give a round of applause to the bathrooms. So you heard Jabulani speak about collaboration, and the next remarks that you'll hear speaks to the essence of what that collaboration is and how it brings about this particular moment. And there are other moments as well in tourism, and since I've joined, the emphasis that the minister has had was around collaboration. She'll always say that government cannot do it alone, the private sector cannot do it alone. We need to work together to make sure that we are able to sell the country and get as many tourists as possible. 15 million international arrivals by 2030. Minister, I think we might be on course. I don't know as yet, but the numbers look good. The numbers look the numbers look good. I'm now going to invite the the CEO rather, the CEO of TBCSA, that is the Tourism Business Council of South Africa, Chifiwa Chivenga, to come and give us their warm remarks and also why they decided that this is a partnership that they want to be part of.
Well, good morning. You know, the third job that I ever hold within the tourism industry was being an information officer. And it's a very important job because information dissemination is critical in decision making. And with the right information at the right place, at the right time, people are able to make the right decisions about our country. And they're able to travel and interact throughout the value chain because the information is great and it's correct and it's accurate and it's at the right time. Good morning, Minister. Good morning, Deputy Minister, colleagues from the industry. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a very momentous occasion when we are able to put a world-class visitor information center and systems that are going to be able to help the tourists that are going to be arriving in this country for G20 and beyond. So that when people arrive here, they're able to go and interact with our systems, they're able to find things that they may not have heard of, and they're able to go and visit those particular areas. So this is very important. Information at the right place, at the right time, is what's needed across the country. And I think this is the beginning of many smart visitor information centers across the country. So that when our guests arrive, whether it's in Mpumalanga, whether it's in the Northwest or Northern Cape, they're able to go and say, this is where I want to go. And I think this, Minister, when we extend it, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when. You know, when you talk about connecting communities and connecting small businesses to the traveler, this is where it's supposed to be. Because if I'm a visitor and I arrive here, and I happen to be going to a wedding and I need a traditional dress, I need to be able to go to that visitor information center and say, who are the entrepreneurs around here who can make traditional dress for me? I should be able to go and get many other different things, traditional food. Who is the person who can take me to the next destination? That information needs to be centralized and needs to be available to all travelers because it will help us to promote transformation as well. So we are quite happy that we're able to collaborate with the department, with the ministry, with SAT, with ACSA, Gauteng Tourism, Ekurhuleni. I'm quite happy that, Ekurhuleni is involved because Ekurhuleni has to be involved. You know, it's the brand that sort of get lost in the mist because it's like Ekurhuleni is Joburg, Joburg is Joburg. So it's just that one metro that needs that brand identity so that it's not confused with Joburg. It is a standalone metro which has its own things to offer. So it's very critical for us that the information that we disseminate here, it's interlinked with the community, as I've said, it's interlinked with the entrepreneurs. It showcases the beauty of the countries. It showcases the heritage, showcases the cultures. It showcases other provinces. Because, as Mr. Kambule have said, this is the gateway to Africa and the gateway to South Africa. And this is the centerpiece where when many people arrive here, they are trying to find out what else can they do. And this information center has to serve with that community, with the other things that they can do. It would be nice if one is sitting here at the airport and you do realize that you have 3 hours to kill, not literally, to go to the VIC and know that I can go to Tembisa, to this establishment, and I can go and have a drink, and I can come back to the airport, and I can leave, and I can do that safely. I think that's very, very important, because that's what we look for. We can't have people on a layover flight sitting here not knowing where to go. Whereas there's someone 10 kilometers away who has an establishment in a township, who's offering hospitality in a township, who can enhance that visitor experience. We have to be able to find them on that visitor information system. So let this be the first, and when we enhance and when we modernize, because we do have many visitor information center ministers, they're run by municipalities, but they are not smart, they are not modern. Some of them are paper-based, but there are no brochures. So we need to make sure that everything that we do is digitized. And in the future, even our phones needs to be able to give us the guidance on everything that we need to know. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chifiwa is the CEO of the Tourism Business Council of South Africa. I'm now going to call on the Chief Quality Assurance Officer of South African Tourism. This is our very own marketing agency that has been doing incredible work, and also the innovation that is required really to propel tourism to the next level. Bronwyn Orrit.
Good morning, Minister. Good morning, Deputy Minister. The Department of Tourism, ACSA, Gauteng Tourism Authority, the Tourism Business Council of South Africa, the Provincial Tourism Authorities, Ekurhuleni, industry stakeholders, and honoured guests. Good morning. It is indeed a privilege to stand here at the gateway of our nation, OR Tambo International Airport, as we launch the Smart Tourism Visitor Information Centre. Today we celebrate more than a structure. We celebrate collaboration, innovation, and shared commitment to ensuring that every traveller who arrives in South Africa feels welcomed, informed, and inspired. This Smart VIC represents the essence of what South Africa stands for: partnerships, progress, and people. It is a working example of what becomes possible when institutions join forces behind a single vision to modernize our tourism sector and elevate the visitor experience. The millions of travelers, OR International Airport is their 2 millions of travelers, OR International is their first experience of South Africa. This center is our promise that their journey matters, with real-time digital information, interactive tools, and accessible design. The VIC ensures that every visitor, whether here for business, leisure, or global events, receive a world-class welcome. This launch also underscores our commitment to responsible, safe, and seamless travel. The Smart VIC not only provides comprehensive destination information, but also offers an automated tourism complaints management system, strengthening transparency and accountability across the sector. The success we celebrate today is the result of strong partnership. The Department of Tourism, South African Tourism, ACSA, GTA, and TBCSA worked side by side from conceptualizing and design to construction, staffing, and digital content creation. This united effort demonstrates the strength of South Africa's public and private partnerships and our collective determination to deliver top-tier visitor services. Through these collaborations, we have built a pilot VIC that is fully digital, paperless, accessible, and aligned with global standards. It reflects the vision of the White Paper on Tourism Development and Promotion, which calls for the integration of technology to transform how we engage with travellers. The technology inside the centre is not simply modern, it is meaningful. Visitors now have access to interactive digital displays, real-time safety and travel tips, paperless destination content for all 9 provinces, Wi-Fi connectivity, and mobile integration. These tools empower travellers to explore South Africa confidently and responsibly, and they reinforce our commitment to sustainability by reducing the use of printed materials. This launch could not come at a more strategic moment. South Africa is hosting the G20 presidency, and Johannesburg will welcome leaders, media, and international stakeholders from around the world. Many of them will take their first steps into South Africa right here. The Smart VIC will be their first impression, a powerful signal that South Africa is ready, capable, innovative, and proud to welcome the world. At the same time, we enter our vibrant summer holiday season, a period of increased domestic and international travel. This centre will play an essential role in guiding travellers safely, promoting responsible tourism, and showcasing the extraordinary diversity of experiences across all 9 provinces. While technology drives the centre, people bring it to life. The information officers from the Department of Tourism, ACSA and GTA will be trained on the Welcome Programme to deliver warm, multilingual service that South Africa is known for. Their customer-focused training ensures that our visitors receive helpful, accurate and friendly support from the moment they arrive. This team will be the human face of the VIC, the first connection visitors have with our country. As partners, we'd like to replicate this pilot and our ambition to roll out similar smart visitor centres at other international airports, including major tourism hubs across South Africa. The insights gained here will guide the future of visitor services nationwide, helping us build a network of digital, accessible, world-class welcome points. Colleagues, partners and friends, today we celebrate a project built on shared vision and shared effort. The Smart Visitor Information Centre is a symbol of partnership, innovation and national pride. It reflects what we can achieve when we work together and what South Africa is capable of offering the world. To all partners who made this possible, thank you for your dedication and collaboration. As the world arrives in South Africa for the G20 Summit, for business, for holiday or for discovery, we stand ready to welcome them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bronwyn. Let's give Bronwyn another round of applause. Also because we come out of an incredible weekend here, an incredible sporting weekend. Can we please give a round of applause to our men and women who fly the country's flag high when it comes to the sports arena, eh? Champions and champions, champions upon champions. So well done, especially to Bafana. You know, Bafana, once upon a time, there was a minister who I shall not mention, who used to call them a bunch of and look at them now, eh? Look at, who's going to the World Cup, eh? Is Nigeria going to the World Cup? I don't think so. But as we said, that as South Africa, we also carry the pride of the entire continent. So we will represent them. Let's now welcome on stage the Minister of Tourism, Patricia de Lille, to come and deliver the keynote address.
Good morning. Goeiemorgen. Dumelang. Assalamu alaikum. I will get to the 12 one day where I can remember all of them. Let me greet my sister, Deputy Minister, with 2 sides of the same coin, and also Bronwyn, and then of course Jabulani. Thank you for welcoming us here today. You know, it's like I spoke to Chief yesterday. We were on a virtual call, so I see him this morning. Also welcome colleagues and friends. Today we gather at the Africa's busiest airport, OR Tambo. It's an international gateway for travelers throughout the continent and throughout our own country. So it is therefore fitting also that the G20 Summit, before the G20 Summit, that we launch this facility today, because it is modern, it is digital, and it's globally competitive. So I'm proud to officially unveil this today. And again, like everybody said before me, government cannot do it alone. The private sector cannot do it alone. But when we work together, this is the result that we can see. Collaboration amongst ourselves, pulling our resources together, pulling our brain power together, everything together, and then anything is possible. So I want to thank all the partners. Thank you. I hope this is not the last. And I've got some idea because I'm thinking of what next. But let me say also that what we are doing today, I think Eldon mentioned it, it's paperless, it's tech-driven, It's an integrated tourism hub, a one-stop shop that showcases our whole country, all 9 provinces. It shows the richness of our country. And so this visitors information center, the people that conceptualize it, I'm told, is built on 4 pillars. First, it provides accessibility to all our visitors. Not only our visitors, but also our locals. Local is lekker. We must always think about our own people first. Secondly, it's the digitalization. So where we are shifting away from paper-based pamphlets and brochures to real-time digital information. And then, of course, the third one is sustainability. By going paperless and using modern energy-efficient systems, the VIC supports our broader commitment to responsible tourism. And fourthly, of course, is creativity. Tourism is a storytelling sector. It is a sector that allows us to tell South African stories with innovation, with imagination, with pride. We can do it ourselves. Because today, the tourism sector is no longer recovering. We are growing. I don't want to hear 2019 again, because we are past the 2019 pandemic. You know, sometimes when we talk about the pandemic, it almost sounds that we feel so sorry for ourselves. But we should be proud because we have rebuilt and the whole sector is growing now. It's no longer recovering. So, and this is backed up by data. And the data shows us in September of 2025, South Africa welcomed 846,367 visitors. 1 month. It's an increase of over 26% compared to last year, just in September. So, in August, we also saw an increase in international arrivals with a growth of almost 30%. And from January to September this year, let's get my months right, we have welcomed 7.63 million visitors. That is 1.1 million visitors more than the same period last year. So no longer recovering, we are growing. And I want everybody to say that. Forget about 2019 now. We're way past that now. So what do we need to do next? I want to thank all the partners for this achievement. It's great. But as you know, we live in a world where technology almost changes on a daily basis. So we have provide now accessibility, real-time data, real-time information. What we need to developing next in the long term, because I know we are busy with this, we are developing a smart visitors app that will integrate seamlessly with the center here, offering digital navigation, curated itineraries, transport options, province by province tourism content. So that is the next milestone that we are working towards. And I always like to put a time frame to it. If you tell me January, I will ask you January which year. So if we set ourselves a date for next year, we must work towards achieving that so that the world is not leaving us behind. And really, this will also ensure that visitors will carry South Africa in their pocket. That is what technology can do. So I wanted to move to the G20 and the benefits of the G20. Yes, This weekend, we are going to welcome over 42 heads of states that have confirmed already. Never mind those who are throwing out their toys out of the cot. We don't miss you. We won't miss you. Bye. Won't miss you. But already the build up to this weekend started in the beginning of this year. We've seen more than 135 business events, ministerial meetings, working group meetings taking place all over our country and all 9 provinces. And so already the sector is benefiting from that income, the hospitality sector, the whole value chain of tourism has benefited already and continue to benefit. So we know that tourism is a key driver for job creation. Last year, we contributed about 1.8 million jobs to our economy. The potential is there to do better and to create more jobs. And we have developed, again in partnership with the private sector, with Tourism Business Council, we have developed a tourism growth partnership plan. And that's the meeting I had yesterday to hear the progress there and, just how we are working together. So I really want to thank ACSA, the airports company, all the provincial tourism with, entities, the metro, TBCSA, SAT, all our partners that have worked together, the Department of Tourism, because your collective efforts really strengthen our tourism offering and advance our national priorities. So I want to say thank you to all of you for helping us to bring all of those numbers here, record numbers that we have achieved this year. I want to say thank you to all of you for what you have done to contribute to that growth. But I want to say thank you in advance for what you are still going to do. Because the festive season, I know it is the busiest time for the tourism sector. We need to say thank you to all of the people who are cleaning the hotels, the receptionists, people who are doing the laundry. We should never forget that they are giving up their time during a holiday to make sure that we have got fun. So let us remember the whole sector and say thanking them in advance for the service that they're still going to give to us in the summer season, because it has started in earnest. So I want to encourage all our visitors to visit all 9 provinces. There's not just 3 provinces, KZN, Gauteng, and the Western Cape. You don't know what you are missing in the other provinces. We've got many hidden gems in the Free State. Yes, in the Free State. In June, we were there to open up the Dinosaur Interpretation Center with the DM. DM is very happy, it's her province. Every day, doesn't matter what we discuss, DM will say, "And the Free State?" And we've seen the success. We negotiated with SandParks to have a free entry until at least the end of September. I'm negotiating with them to extend it at least until next year. Because the interest that we've shown, over 80,000 visitors, more than 108 schools has already visited that area of Clarence. So I do want to encourage South Africans, like the Premier of the Free State is always saying, we should not just also drive through the Free State, we should drive to the Free State, because there is a lot that you can see there. So thank you for coming out this morning. And I hope maybe I'm not going to see you again before the festive season. I know there's a countdown. May I wish all of you a blessed, blessed holiday spend some time with our families. You know, the casualty in the kind of work that we are doing is always our families. And you're going to have some time to spend with your families. Yes, there are the other families also want to come to your pocket. You know, we know the uncles and aunts and so on. But you know what? We can choose our friends. But, you know, your family is there for the rest of your life. So thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you so much, Minister. And by the way, the Minister didn't mention the Free State because I'm also from the Free State. But please, the Dumo Dinosaur Interpretation Center, what a remarkable discovery that the country has made. The oldest dinosaur embryo was found right here in our country, in the Free State. And sometimes when the minister speaks about Dumo Interpretation Center, she would say that, don't tell me about Jurassic Park. Come to our backyard, because that's where we got the dinosaurs. And if you have time, make time, family, friends, with the children especially, please do go and visit the Dumo Interpretation Center. It is a remarkable, remarkable experience. Minister, thank you so much for that keynote address. We are now going to hear from the other side of the coin. The Deputy Minister for Tourism, Maggie Sokyu.
Is too short, let me. No, thank you very much, Program Director. Thanks for conducting this meeting so well. Because you know, Mos, I'm never in one place at a time.
Yeah.
From here, gone to my favorite place, Free State. Greetings to yourself, Minister, and also extend my greetings to the manager of the OR Tambo. Where we are today, Babu Kambule. Yeah, and also to the CEOs of our partners and our guests. We are going back to the Free State. A bigger one now is coming. Yeah. We will be launching the World Heritage Site. That is the Freedom Dome Heritage World. Yes. It's one of the best in the world. Yes. It is in the Free State. You know, when it comes to that, Minister, I didn't take your department seriously. But after I've seen that, I'm taking them very serious. DDG, Kilinga serious blind. You did us proud in the province. I'm always reminded that I'm at national. I mustn't always talk about the Free State, but there is no way that I can't talk about the Free State. Yeah, mine is very short. Mine is just to thank you all. I was listening to the minister, and the minister was thanking all of you. Then I was asking myself, what is it that I'm going to say now? Minister has already thanked everyone here. But well, because I'm supposed to do that, I'm going to do that, yeah. Now I'm taking this opportunity to thank the team who worked tirelessly, from planning at Africa's Travel Indaba, to construction, to content development, to training the information officers who will serve our visitors with professionalism. What I saw this morning, I'm so happy, Minister. Yeah. I felt as if I'm not in South Africa, because those are kind of things that we see when we are in Dubai, not in South Africa. You are in Dubai or you are in Frankfurt, in Germany, you see such. But now I'm saying that this is my very own South Africa. Hi, Mr. SAT. You know, SAT, you have your challenges, but when it comes to this one, I will support even where you know that you always get beaten. I will fight for you just because of this one. To our provincial partners, thank you for bringing South Africa's stories to life, as the minister has indicated. SAT, I'm not going to repeat what I've said about SAT, but thank you very much for that beautiful thing that I saw this morning. Minister, I heard that ACSA, you helped us with the computers and everything, but that thing is a world-class thing that I've seen this morning. I'm very proud to be from South Africa. A thank to GTA and TBCSA. our partners. TBCSA is one of our, we know we've got a lot that we are still going to do with TBCSA as our partners. Thank you for your continued partnership and operational support. To my department, tourism, to the team, you have delivered an asset that the country can be proud of. That's indeed an asset that we are very proud of that you have delivered to us today. As we all know that each and every speaker who speaks in South Africa today will always mention the G20 because it happens once in our lifetime. I don't see it happening again. As you can see, the world politics when it comes to us hosting that, I agree with you. Whether you are here or you are not here, we are not even going to hand over to the chair. We are just going to keep it somewhere in one of our stores. You'll get it if you want it. Yeah, and allow me to say this. Tourism is the mirror through which the world sees our nation. Today, that reflection is sharper, more confident, more welcoming, and unmistakably South African. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for believing in the power of tourism to transform our lives. Thank you very much, then.
And thank you once again to all of the speakers. We have now arrived at that moment of truth. As the Minister said, that the VIC is officially launched. There is the gentleman right there at the back. Rodney, please put your hand up. Rodney, you can see Rodney right there, right behind you. Rodney will now lead us to the Visitors Information Center, the Smart Visitors Information Center, so that you get an experience of it, the look and feel of it. And let's cut the ribbon and welcome our international guest as well as our local tourist, as the Minister said. Thank you so much. And to our journalists, the reporters who'd like to have a Q&A with the Minister or any of our speakers, please do come and see me quickly and we'll arrange those and we'll have the interviews right at that end as well. Thank you so much.